Lack of focus, lack of purpose, lack of discipline is all it takes for you to live a half-assed life.
I need you to disappear.
I dare you to disappear. Go away for 6 months. Leave your familiar surroundings, your familiar routine, block out all the drama and negativity, and just ghost.
Where focus goes, energy flows. The problem is you put too much energy into Netflix. You put too much energy into distractions. You put too much energy into entertainment. You put too much energy into things that are not feeding your purpose and destiny. Can you walk away from everything?
This video, I'm going to share with you my monk mode protocol. I've started a journey that I'm just focusing on trading for about 3 to 6 months to master the strategy that I've developed. So there are some things I'm doing in the process that we have monk mode as part of it. I'm going to share with you what I do in the monk mode when I wake up, my routine, my daily routine, and how I approach the market, my analysis process, what I do, and after the section, how I close the day. So I couldn't record everything because I had issues with my phone. It fell today, so I couldn't record everything. I wake up around 4 o'clock. So when I wake up, I meditate for 15 minutes. So you can see I was meditating. So I'll meditate for 15 minutes. After the meditation, I'll read my Bible, then I'll pray. So today I couldn't read the Bible, but I prayed. Yes. So after the prayers, I read 7 to 10 pages of a book. So today I was reading The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. I'm done with the trading in the zone. I even read this one last 2 months, but I wanted to go over. I read it again. So I read 7 pages today. After the reading, I do exercise. So I do push-ups between 30 to 50. But today I was able to do only 30. Yes, we did the 30. So after that we go to Forest Factory. We check the news. So today I checked the news and we didn't really had a lot of news today. So today was not really active. You can see we had only Euro news. We didn't have any USD news. So I can see that though the market will move, but not as fast as we have any USD news. And that means whatever I'm trading today will be full of technicals. That means whatever reaction that the market will give me today will be based on technical, not really big news. Like nothing was coming from fundamentals. So whatever will happen today will purely be on technicals. So Monday we have Euro news. That's German prelim CPI. Then Tuesday we have odd news, cash rates. We have RBA rate states. We have ISM manufacturing PMI. We have JOTS job openings. That's a very high impact news. Tomorrow 2:30 the market should really spike. We should know that before 2:30 we are taking all the profits we have in the market, because I don't really trade the news. So that's what we have for tomorrow. Then Wednesday 12:15 we have ADP non-payment employment change. Okay, so that's another high impact news. We have Thursday, we have 12:30 we have unemployment claim. That's another high impact news. 2 o'clock we have we have another news. Friday we have Friday 2 we have average high earnings. We have non-farm NFP. We have NFP on Friday. We have unemployment rate on Friday. We have Fed Chair Powell speaks on Friday, 3:25. So that is what we have for the week. So when I'm done with this, Then I go to the chart. I go to my analysis. So this is what I was expecting on the XY. I was expecting the XY to come down to mitigate the 4-hour demand zone before we buy. So I was very bullish on the XY, and since I'm bullish on the XY, that means I'm very bearish on Euro USD and GBP USD. So that was what I was expecting for the day, and when I was expecting buys on GJ too. So I'll go to that into details when I'm doing my journal. That is basically what I do in the morning before I take any trade. So I'll share the trade. I didn't record while I was taking the trade, but I'll share my journaling with you so that you know what happened in the day, my expectations, and the actual price action. So what I was expecting in the market and what really happened in the market. Okay, so it is time for us to do our journaling, and as part of our monk mode protocol, we will be doing our journaling after the section. That is after we are done for the day. Either we take a trade or hold on, let me charge my phone, my laptop. I think it's not. Okay, so reflect on our trades, learn from our mistakes. No, sorry, I think my charger. So we'll reflect on our trades, go through our bias, how we're expecting price to behave at the end of the day, if it happened like that or not. Then we correct our mistakes. We work on how we can build a proper strategy or correct any mistakes that we did in our analysis. So let's start from the daily. Today I was my charger. I hope you can hear me. So this is what I was expecting on the XY. We know it has been bullish for some time now, and when we got to this demand zone, it has started giving us a reaction. So when I started doing this analysis yesterday, that is Sunday, doing the weekly analysis, so I saw that price had taken this liquidity, this low, and we've had this break of structure. So I was expecting price to come down here. I was expecting price to go up in the daily time frame, but when we get to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that there is this unmitigated a demand zone that price can come and react from. So when I woke up, when I came to the chart, I was expecting price to come, tap in this one and go, but I saw that, you can see I'd marked out this one. I saw that price has taken liquidity already, but it was creating this equal lows. So I was still expecting price to go down, at least sweep these lows before it goes up. But in general, I was very bullish on the XY, which means I'm bearish on Euro USD. So you can see the same map out. I was expecting price to, the way I was expecting price on the XY to come down, tap in this one before it goes up, I was expecting the same thing on Euro USD. So I was expecting price to come here. I think I marked out that thing. Price to come here, then we will sell off because of this imbalance. I was expecting price to come and fill this imbalance, then tap in my demand zone and sell off. But it didn't play out like that. But we saw that price swept this size. Price swept this size. That is another confirmation that maybe we will sell from there. We will still go up though, but when price takes out a liquidity from one side, you know it has to take out the next liquidity on the other side. So when it happened like this, I was expecting price to come down and take this liquidity this side. So you can see I've marked out this one. So I was expecting price to come here. So I'll go to the 15 minutes time frame. That is where I mostly stay in the day, because I am a day trader, so I don't really rely on the higher time frame. I just use the higher time frame for my general bias or my general trend. So when I go to the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that I marked out this highs and I trade SMC. So I use the liquidity concepts in ICT to add up with my confluence and trade SMC on all the pairs I trade. So on the 15 minutes time frame, when I come, I'm looking for price to sweep one of the side, either the buy side or the sell side, so that I'll affirm my bias in the day. So when I saw that price had taken this liquidity, you can see it's a very good liquidity. It swept this liquidity. So I dropped down to the 5 minutes time frame to look for entries, and we can see that. Let me zoom out more. So this was the liquidity that was swept by the 15 minutes candle. I was expecting price to come and tap in this demand zone, this one. Then so you can see that my buy limit was there. Okay, so I was expecting price to come here, then we sell off. Okay, and we can see this imbalance here. There's this fair value gap or imbalance. As was very positive that price will come back and tap me in, give me an entry, then we sell off. And you can see that when we turn on this sections indicator, we can see that Asian high was taken. That is another confluence that I use. So when London open sweeps either side of the Asian section, I am expecting price to sweep the other side before the day close. Yeah, it doesn't happen always, but mostly that's what's happening. So one, price had taken out this whole liquidity since last week. As you can see, we have this last week highs here. That is London New York section high, and today's Asian section high. So when price swept this one, I was really positive that price will come back and give me an entry. And we can see that so let me turn off this thing because it looks messy. I don't like that. So we can see that price was, after price broke structure here, it gave me more. After price gave me this break of structure, I was very positive that now this order block is valid and we will come and retest. And price started creating liquidity. You can see trend line liquidity around here. I was very positive that price will come and give me a reaction. We waited the whole day. Price didn't come back, and it happens. so I had to look for another entry. So I went to GBP USD GBP JPY to look for some entries, because I was also watching GBP JPY. So we can see this is my, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame so that it will be clear. GJ, I'm expecting sales. In the general trend, I'm expecting price to come here, tap this demand zone before we go up. But for intraday, I was expecting price to give me this reaction. Okay, you can see I've marked out this one. So this 4-hour demand zone. So when we drop down, we can see this candle being a 4-hour demand candle. So I was expecting price to come and give me a reaction over there, but on this trade I wasn't patient enough. You can see I entered, so we can see this liquidity being swept. So when I saw this liquidity being swept, candle filled the imbalance that was left over here. I went to the 15 minutes time frame. This one I wasn't patient enough. I didn't follow my rules, so I know I caused it. So you can see after price swept that liquidity, I came to the 15-minute time frame. I mapped out this this other block. I think this is the other block here. This other block. So when price came back, I marked out. So when price moved out away from this other block, I was expecting a retest. When we go to the, I think I use let's use the 1 minute, because I use the 1 minute time frame. So yes, so this is what happened. So when price gave me this change of character in the 1 minute time frame, you can see it's a change of character. When we mark out, you can see that this was a break of structure. This was the last candle that gave us this break of structure. So I was when price gave me this change of character, I was expecting price to, the mistake was that you can see I mostly use candle closure for my my change of character or break of structure. Okay, but in this case it didn't close above this line, so I shouldn't have entered the trade. But you know, when price gave me a reaction from this fair value gap, I entered. I took my first entry, and I was expecting 1:3. You can see 1:3. So I was expecting price to just come in here, tap here. And you can see price gave me a good reaction, went up, give me another break of structure in the 1 minute time frame. Another break of structure in the 1 minute time frame, went up, and after it got to 1:2, I think 1:2.24, price returned and hit my stop loss. So after that, it came to the demand zone, the main 4-hour demand zone that we were looking for the reaction from. Yes, so price reacted from there and went to the TP, straightforward. So that's one lesson we learned today. We didn't wait for the setup to fully form. If we had waited, we could have taken an entry from here. Could have gotten an entry from here. You can see, and price came down. Yeah, so this is a change of character. So we could have gotten this demand, this other block, could have gotten a trade from here, then take it up here. So let me see, put our stop loss here, or we can put it here. Then let's see, that is, it's a trade, 1:3. Could have gotten our 1:3, but nevertheless, price gave me the reaction I wanted, and went back up. So I lost, I think, $70 something on there. Yeah, I didn't really risk my full account because I wasn't that sure, so I didn't take a full risk on that trade. So I took this trade too, so we can see what was the analysis involved. So when price closed above this one, price came, gave me a reaction, went up. So what I was expecting, I think I took this trade on a 3 minutes time frame. Good. Initially I was expecting price to come, fill this fair value gap and tap in my demand zone, which price did. But see, another mistake. So when price got here, price started reacting on this line, this resistance. I don't trade support and resistance, but so when I lost the trade, this is a revenge trade. So when I lost this trade, I wanted to get back my profit. That is another mistake we are trying to correct. So I took an entry from here, but very lucky when price gave me some reaction. I think I closed out. I'll show the screenshot. I think I closed. Yeah, when it got here, it didn't close above this candle. So and he gave me another reaction. So when it got here, I closed the trade because I knew that it was going for the stop loss. So I think I closed $13 loss or something, which could have been avoided. And price came back again, tapping my see, I marked out this area. So I was expecting price to come. This is the whole other block, this whole other. So let me mark it out for you to see it more. So let me mark it out for you to see it more. So yeah, this whole other block, price came there, tapping, went up 1:3, even 1:4 something. Yeah, so that is another mistake we did in the day. So we lost trade on GBP JPY, we lost trade on Bitcoin, and this Bitcoin trade to, let me show you, this one too is not following my rule. I took the trade around Asian section yesterday when market opened, so it was reacting from this other block. This marked out long time. So when price got here, I took my trade and it reacted during the day. I should have closed the trade, but I'm expecting BTC to go down to this area. I think 72. Yeah, 72. So this was my initial entry. This was where I should have entered the trade, this area. I think it's in the 50 minutes. Yes. So this should have been my entry, but I think I will still enter. Because it's still positive. When price swept this liquidity, gave me a reaction, broke structure, came down, came up to mitigate. So this is a break of change of character, came back to mitigate this zone. So this can be another entry. But so we lost a trade on BTC2. I'll show you screenshots. Then after that, I took this trade on Euro USD because we didn't get a first entry. So this should have been our second entry. I didn't take that trade. I missed out. But look, when price gave me this reaction from this other block, it came down, broke structure. So we can see there is a break of structure here. There's a break of structure here. So what I did was, so I was expecting price, because when we check, there is no any valid there is this demand zone which has some small imbalance here. You can see price came there to fill the imbalance, this small imbalance. So I didn't want to miss out again, so I placed my buy limits here, then put the stop loss on top of this other block, which went to hit our first TP, but I was expecting price to come here. I closed around yes, so we hit our first TP around 2 o'clock. Then I closed here 4:20 something. I closed the last position. So we lost when you see the screenshot, I think we lost 2% in the morning. Then Euro USD gave us 1% to cover for the losses we make in the morning. So this is about risk management. Though I did a lot of mistakes today, I think 2 or 3 mistakes today, that could have made me profits. Okay, if I had followed my rules, I could have made profits in the market today. But since I didn't follow my rule, I missed out on the trade, and again I lost money. I'm down 1% on the account. This a profit account. So that is it. I missed another trade on gold. This was a very good trade that I shouldn't have missed, but you know, I was in GJ trade, so I couldn't take this trade. You can see when price swept this Asian high, initially I was expecting price to come down and sweep the low, but you know, gold doesn't really work like that. If it's going, you understand. So when I saw this break of structure, I was expecting price to come and tap in this demand zone, and it did. It gave me 1:3, but I didn't take the trade, so I can't add it to. But that is a mystery. That is another trade that I could have taken to get profits in the market today. So that is it for today. It's our first day in the monk mode. We are trying to see if we can do it for about 3 months or even 6 months. Let's see how it goes. So we're doing it for the first 3 months, then we'll continue. If we want to continue, we will continue. Yes, so thank you very much for watching, and if you found any insight in this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button so that the algorithm will recommend this video to other people. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our day 2 on monk mode. We'll see if we will follow our rules. I'll share the rules. I think I'll do a video on that, what we do in the monk mode. But you can see from today's video some little bit of whatever we do in the monk mode. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.